The city lights were a blur of color as Raj drove through the New Year's Eve crowds. Every honking car, every laugh from people passing by made him feel even more alone. Another year had gone by and he was still driving the same streets, taking strangers to their parties. The air in his cab felt heavy with dreams he hadn't reached. His dream of opening a food truck and sharing his cooking with everyone now seemed far away and impossible. Raj looked at himself in the mirror. He felt tired. His eyes, usually bright with hope, now looked like the city lights, a little sparkle in a lot of darkness. He felt like he was going to have another year of sadness, another year of watching his dreams disappear into the city noise. As it got closer to midnight, Raj found himself driving through his neighborhood. Seeing his apartment building with its flickering sign and chipped paint didn't make him feel any better. He stopped the car, the engine sputtering like his excitement for the new year. Maybe tonight he would let himself feel sad, to feel the ache in his heart. Tomorrow he would smile and face another year. Just as Raj was about to turn off the car, a man came out of the shadows. He walked toward the cab, his shape outlined by the streetlights. He looked confident, sure of himself, which seemed strange so late at night on an empty street. Raj watched him in the mirror, a little bit curious. The man tapped on the window. Raj paused. He was always careful around strangers, especially at night, but there was something about the man, a quiet strength that made Raj feel okay. He rolled down the window, letting in the cool night air and the distant sounds of celebrating. "Good evening," the man said. His voice was smooth and deep. "Sorry to bother you, but could you take me to the bridge?" He sounded like he was used to getting what he wanted. But his eyes were kind, which didn't match his strong way of talking. Raj found himself nodding, saying yes before he even thought about it. As the stranger got in, he said his name was Aryan. He seemed mysterious, like there was more to him than you could see. He spoke carefully, and Raj felt like this surprise meeting was going to be interesting. He drove away, the city lights shining in Aryan's eyes, making them look like secrets waiting to be told. Raj didn't know that this New Year's Eve, something big was about to happen, a meeting that would change everything. The car drove through the quiet streets. Raj kept looking at his passenger in the mirror, curious but also shy. Aryan looked out the window, a small smile on his face. He seemed strangely relaxed, like he knew something Raj didn't. "You seem troubled," Aryan finally said, his voice quiet but strong, breaking the silence. Raj was surprised. He was good at hiding his feelings, pretending to be polite and professional, but this stranger, Aryan, could see through him. He felt uneasy, wanting to ignore Aryan, but instead Raj started talking, telling his secrets. He talked about his dreams of opening a food truck and sharing his love of cooking. He talked about his fears, the worry that kept him driving a cab, the fear of failing. As he talked, he felt a little better, like letting this stranger know his secrets was a relief. Aryan listened, his face hard to read, but he didn't seem uninterested. When Raj stopped talking, Aryan looked at him in the mirror. "Life is just a bunch of choices," he said. "Every moment, every meeting gives us a choice. The choice we make changes our lives." His words felt important, full of possibilities, making Raj curious and a little nervous. Aryan's words stayed in Raj's mind. The city lights seemed brighter now, reflecting his mixed-up feelings. He held the steering wheel tightly, his mind full of doubt and a little bit of hope. "You have a gift, Raj," Aryan continued, sounding sure. "A talent that you should share, but the choice is yours. Will you stay with what you know, the safety of your routine, or will you try something new and follow your dreams?" This question was a challenge. Raj had spent years avoiding this question, making excuses, but now, looking at this stranger, he couldn't ignore what he really wanted. He was still afraid, but for the first time, he also felt a little brave, a little bit of belief that things could be better. Aryan leaned back. "The bridge is close," he said, his voice calmer now. "It's a place of change, a place where you can't go back, the perfect place to make big decisions." He wasn't telling Raj what to do, just giving him an idea, a chance to take a risk. The car stopped. Raj looked at the bridge, its shape dark against the early morning light. The sky was purple and orange, a beautiful picture of possibilities. He could almost feel the fresh start, the promise of a new day, a new year. He turned to thank the stranger, but the back seat was empty. Aryan was gone, disappeared as quickly as he had come. Was he a dream or something more? Someone sent to help Raj. Whatever the truth, Aryan's words had changed something in Raj. He wasn't completely unafraid, but fear didn't control him anymore. He felt something new, a sense of purpose, a want to follow his dreams. He could almost see it, his food truck painted in bright colors, smelling delicious, making people smile. As the sun came up, Raj made a decision. He wouldn't just watch his life go by, he would take a chance, try something new and follow his dream. He would remember the stranger's words, listen to his heart and start the new year ready to share his gift with the world. This wasn't just a new day, it was a brand new start. Driving away from the bridge, Raj felt happier than he had in years. The city, once a reminder of his failed dreams, now felt full of chances. Every car horn, every laugh made him feel more determined. He wasn't just a cab driver anymore, he was a chef waiting to happen, ready to share his delicious food. Meeting Aryan, real or not, had changed him. It reminded him that even a short meeting with a stranger can change your life. It showed him that sometimes all you need is a little push, a little encouragement to start following your dreams. As he drove, the city wasn't just the background to his job anymore. It was where his future would happen. Raj realized that life really was about choices, and for the first time he was truly in control. The road ahead might be long and hard, but he was ready, full of hope, inspired by a stranger and believing in himself. This was his year, his chance to make his dreams real, one delicious bite at a time.